Hi there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training website passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I will teach you how to pass an executive level job interview. So if you are applying for a senior position as an executive with any organization whatsoever, make sure you stay tuned because I will help you to succeed and to achieve that goal. This is what I will cover. So I will give you a list of executive interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I will give you unique top scoring answers to difficult executive interview questions. I will also give you some really important tips on how to stand out during your executive job interview, and I will also then tell you how you can access further resources, including these slides and the answers, to help you succeed. And just very quickly, please connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and please do give the video a thumbs up. Please give it a like because that tells me you find the content useful. Okay, let's get straight into it. The first question that you need to prepare for is tell me about yourself. Now, how you communicate during your executive job interview and the choice of words you use will be the difference between success or failure. So get off to a strong start and give an in-depth, confident answer that shows you are the person they should choose within this executive role. So here's a great example answer to assist you. Tell me about yourself. Here we go. Thank you for inviting me to be interviewed for this executive position today. Now, I would describe myself primarily as a strong leader, someone who has the necessary knowledge, skills, and experience to come into your organization and make an immediate and long-lasting impact both commercially and financially. Now, my career started many years ago, and since then I have worked for various organizations that have always succeeded in achieving their goals. I have always worked as part of teams where a passion and desire to grow, improve, and innovate has been the norm. I am a determined and ambitious person who has the support of a family who understands the level of responsibility that comes with an executive level position such as this one. Now, key highlights of my career to date include implementing change within various organizations, increasing sales by utilizing innovative marketing methods, and creating and disseminating new organizational policies and procedures that help improve customer service and operational efficiency. Now, I appreciate you are interviewing many talented individuals for this position today, but I feel the two things that make me different are the fact that I have a proven track record of achievement, and my knowledge, experience, and leadership skills are a strong match for this industry. Now, that is a brilliant, confident, and positive answer to that first executive interview question. Tell me about yourself. Now, you can either pause the video if you want to and take a note of the questions and answers as we work through them together, or if you wait, I will soon tell you where you can download my full set of 27 executive interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones covered within this presentation today. Here is the next question you need to prepare for. Why do you want to work for us as an executive? Now, this question is guaranteed to come up during your executive level interview. Don't just give one reason why you want to work for them. Give 3 genuine and valid reasons that demonstrate you have considered carefully working for their organization. So here's another great answer to help you. Why do you want to work for us as an executive? Here we go. I want to work for your organization for 3 reasons. Now, number 1, you have a hugely impressive track record of achievement, and I have no doubt you will continue to be successful moving forward. I want to work for an organization that has ambitious plans for the future. I am an ambitious person too, and I want to feel as though everything we do within the organization I am a part of is based on growth, improvement, and innovation. Number 2, you take your commercial responsibilities seriously. You are not solely focused on profit, and I find that appealing. You are a responsible organization in terms of the environment, in terms of diversity and inclusiveness, and sustainability. Now, finally, number 3, you have an outstanding reputation. I take great pride in the work that I do, And to be an executive of this organization would make me feel proud. So your reputation would drive me to ensure the work that I do is focused on helping you to maintain the hard-earned position you have within this industry. So again, you can see that the level of language we are using in our answers to these questions helps us to stand out from the competition. Now, don't go anywhere because I still have more questions and answers to give you. But when you're ready, if you want to click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video, it will take you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 27 executive interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we are covering today. Here is the next question that I believe will come up during your executive interview, and that is, what's your style of leadership? Now, there are many different styles of leadership. However, to be an effective executive, it is important to be able to draw upon numerous styles as and when required, depending, of course, on the situation you are faced with. So here's another great example answer to assist you. What's your style of leadership? As an executive, I believe it is important to have a wide range of leadership styles you can draw upon depending on the situation you are in. Primarily, I would describe my style as authoritarian. If I am responsible for achieving important key organizational objectives, I will make the decisions based on what I believe to be in the best interests of the organization. I will share my vision, and I will then outline how we are going to get there. However, there are times when I will utilize a democratic style. For example, where there is scope to take more time with decisions, I will seek input from others within my department or my team. I would also describe my style of leadership as transformational. I am a big advocate of change. I believe if an organization is to stay at the top of its industry, it must constantly change and adapt to meet the needs of its customers and clients. Now, within any organization I am an executive of, I will encourage others to view change as an important part of the resources and strategies we have at our disposal that will enable us to achieve our objectives. I think that's a cracking answer to that common executive interview question. What's your style of leadership? Here is the next question that I recommend you prepare for. What qualities are needed to be an effective company executive? Now, this question is assessing your understanding of the executive role and whether you have the qualities needed to perform to a consistently high standard. Make sure you read the job description before you attend your interview. Here's another great answer to help you. What qualities are needed to be an effective company executive? First and foremost, you must be a strong and decisive leader as a company executive. Now, this entails making difficult decisions promptly to protect the organization and to ensure it moves forward at pace. You need strategic thinking skills and the ability to always be one step ahead of any problem and one step ahead of the competition. Having the ability to think holistically is essential in any executive level position. You must possess strong communication, interpersonal, and influencing skills. As an executive, you come into contact with people all the time, including managers, external stakeholders, and clients. And every situation requires a different approach, and you need to ensure that your style of communication and your influencing capabilities adapt accordingly. How you present yourself as an executive is paramount to being successful in the position. It is vital that you always insist on the highest standards achievable and that you are a positive role model for the company, especially when speaking to partners, clients, the media, and internal organizational managers. Now, whilst there are other important qualities needed to succeed as an executive, those are the ones that I believe to be the most important. Here is the next question. Tell me about a time when you demonstrated leadership skills. Now, leading by example and being a strong and confident leader are essential traits needed to be an executive. Now, in your answer, prove you have the confidence to make the right decisions that ensure the organization you are a part of succeeds. So here's my example answer to help you. Tell me about a time when you demonstrated leadership skills. Here we go. I was attending a meeting in a previous role and we were discussing the creation of a new company product. Now, partway through the meeting, a manager suggested we should try to save money by using a substandard product part. Now, his argument was based on the fact that the customer would never know the product part was not to a good standard, and we would be saving money in the process. Now, I immediately intervened and said that I would not be a part of a project that used substandard parts. I went on to explain that our company's reputation had been built on trust with our customers, and we needed to stick to our values and principles. Now, if this meant spending more money on a product part to make sure it was of high quality, so be it. I will always lead by example in situations like this, and the reputation and future success of the organization will come above everything else. That demonstrates you have the leadership skills and the confidence to say what you think is important. Here is another question that I think you should prepare for. How would you answer questions from the media during an organizational crisis? Now, this is a difficult executive interview question to answer. The question is being asked because they want to be sure you will communicate with the media, if ever required, in a way that protects their organization and portrays it in a positive light. So here's my example answer to assist you. How would you answer questions from the media during an organizational crisis? Here we go. I would always be professional whilst dealing with the media, and remember to represent the company positively. To achieve this, I would prepare in advance of an interview or questioning by the media, and I would make a list of the key points I wanted to get across. I would be transparent, and I would ensure the message was simple and consistent across the organization, because it would be essential that anyone talking to the media from the company is saying the same thing. When answering questions, I would never play the blame game, and if mistakes had been made, I would take responsibility for them. I would use strong quotes that ensure the company is portrayed in a positive light, and I would avoid the use of jargon, and I would stick to the facts. Finally, I would respond to criticism promptly and sensitively. Even if the criticism is unfounded, I would remember that our reputation is on the line, and I would communicate accordingly. It's a great answer, shows you have the confidence to deal with that type of difficult situation. Now, the next thing to do is please make sure you click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head over to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 27 executive interview questions and top scoring answers in a PDF guide. It is a brilliant guide that will help you to pass any senior strategic level interview with any organization whatsoever. So make sure you check that out. On the page, I have also given you some really important tips, some more tips to help you pass your executive interview. Don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. As I said at the start, I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always really good to connect with professionals such as yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am on a mission to help as many people as possible to pass their interviews. I can only do that if you are subscribed, and please give the video a like. Thank you very much for watching and supporting my channel. I very much appreciate it. I wish you all the best for passing your executive interview. Have a brilliant day.